In life, we learn that everything has its beginnings, a grandiose genesis birthing the idea of a new order in which the world is well, nothing can go wrong. But all the same, it is natural for things to come to a devastating end. In order to understand the concept of devastation, one must come to the reality of being put in that situation in the first place. The opportunity to be at the very top of the mountain, for all to be well, for everything to go right, only to give into revelation and feel gravity's unrelenting embrace when you fall into the seamlessly never-ending abyss of despair. Before we take a look at the actual game itself, let's get a good look at our combatants and just how we got here in the first place. The New England Patriots of the 2010s never needed any introduction. The formulas literally peaked Tom Brady, underrated but productive group of running backs, gritty, small school white receivers, peak Rob Gronkowski, and a world-beating Stonewall defense led by Bill Belichick, dog-walking the AFC East, and practically cruising their way to another Super Bowl appearance. Don't look now, but this was a top 5 offense quarterback Josh McDaniels of all people. Love a good 10-year time machine. After securing their umpteenth division title, they were awarded a bye and squeaked out a win over Baltimore, where they overcame 2 14-point deficits and then deflated Indianapolis in the AFC Championship. Literally. Moving over to the Pacific Northwest, and people only remember the Seattle Seahawks because of the 2010s. The Legion of Boom era Seahawks, the greatest collection of talent in less than a decade, led by Pete Carroll. And might I also add, the defending Super Bowl champion. Russell Wilson in his 3rd season was emerging as one of the best young guns in the league. Doug Baldwin and Jermaine Kearse weren't even drafted by Seattle. And the offense by far and wide ran through Marshawn Lynch. 1,000 rushing yards and 10+ touchdowns, nothing to sneeze at after all. But did we mention the Legion of Boom? Michael Bennett, Bobby Wagner, Earl Thomas, and Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman. This was the dream team. An easy NFC West title meant they also had a bye and got past Carolina on the wild card. Then the NFC title game at home happened. Relax, I'm not going to get into it. That deserves a whole video by itself. Less to be said, they won and advanced to where we are now.
Arizona is the Grand Canyon state. Beautiful look at Grand Canyon National Park. A couple of hours drive north of the greater Phoenix area. Super Bowl 49 underway in Glendale, Arizona. Tom Brady, he said to us yesterday, after what's been going on over the last 2 weeks, he said there would not be a game I would want to win more than this one. This is Amendola coming in motion. Short drop, pass caught on the outside, breaking a tackle. And here's Blunt. And Blunt gets it up to the 35-yard line. 3rd and 6. Brady able to survey, throws low and incomplete. So they got 1 first down, and now they'll have to punt. Byron Maxwell covering Vereen, and Seattle will get the ball. Ryan Allen, the left-footed punter. Good high, deep punt. Flag is down as it's taken at the 15-yard line. Jerron Johnson came in and may have run into the kicker. If he ran into the kicker, it's a 5-yard variety. It's still not going to be a first down.
He got his plant leg.
Into the kicker. Kicking team number 23. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
49-yard punt. The ball is at the 16-yard line, and Lynch carries beast mode up to the 20-yard line. They go 4 wide here. And Lynch is going to get stacked up and stopped. So after Seattle gets that break, it's a 3-and-out. They'll get the ball back.
I expected controversy of some kind, but not on a special teams play after the first drive of the game. That's peanuts. Let him play.
Now you've got Devlin in at fullback. The fake to Blunt, and Brady flips it to the side for a first down. Julian Edelman taken out there by Byron Maxwell. 3rd and 1. Hands it to Blunt. Swings to the outside. Turns the corner. Picks up the first down. LeGarrette Blunt takes it to the 25-yard line. Half the quarter. 3rd and 6. Brady dancing. And it is picked at the 5-yard line. Jeremy Lane still on the run. Tripped up. Pete Carroll right there to salute him. So the drive ends on a 3rd and 6 as Lane picks it off. All of them runs by Lynch. This time it is Wilson looking downfield. Takes care of Ninkovich with a good fake. And there he goes, sliding to a stop at the 21-yard line. Wilson gets to throw a pass. Here's Lynch. And look at Lynch. So typical of Lynch. Receivers. Just a 3-man rush from New England and a spy on Wilson. Has time. Can't get any pressure on him. There he goes again. Looking for the first time, but coming up to make the tackle is Darrelle Revis. And that is a very fast first quarter that has just come to an end.
Just like that, the first quarter's over. Quick, wasn't it? These numbers alone just showcase how much of a stalemate this was. And it's the dang Super Bowl. The Pats held onto the ball for pretty much the whole quarter. Russell Wilson had yet to throw a pass. And Tom Brady got picked up near the goal line. I wonder what he's thinking here.
At the end of the play, 2nd down and 12. Here's Lynch. You know, Chris, we talked to Pete Carroll yesterday. I said, do you think this starts like the Hagler-Hearns fight where the guys come out and just try to kill each other at the outset? Or is this more like, you know, you're parrying, you're trying to feel your way through? That's the way it started. Lunt is the back, an errant snap, but he collects it and then hits Amendola, who's now caught 3, and that's the first down before Earl Thomas runs him into the Patriot bench. Brady out of the pocket, and he connects here, and that'll be a first down. Brady protected again, throws, caught on the run by Edelman. He'll take the ball to about the 10-yard line. Julian Edelman gets free over the middle. 2nd and 9. Brady throws, caught, LaFell, touchdown. Brandon LaFell from Carolina to New England as a free agent makes the catch, and New England strikes first.
Finally! It only took us 20 minutes of game time. Brady perfectly finds Brandon LaFell on a slant route, and Earl Thomas comes over just a tad too late and commits friendly fire. The first salvo has been fired.
Raised the Lombardi Trophy last year and told us when he put it down, all he could think about was doing it again next year. Well, here is next year, and he's going to get sacked again for the 2nd time at the 18-yard line. Chandler Jones comes in to take him down to make it 2nd down and 12. On the left side again, Brady checking the middle, throws, cutting over the middle is Julian Edelman.
Luke Wilson needs to help as well.
The fake. Wilson, who's got a great arm, downfield, turning and making the catch. Twisting and turning is Chris Matthews. 3rd and 2 from the 3. Wilson to Lynch. Touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, who led the league in touchdowns this season with 17. Chips on the table when he said he wanted an apology from the league when they found out there was nothing there. Meanwhile, Amendola, before he steps out of bounds, picks up the first down at the 31-yard line. Brady. Low throw, but caught off the shoe tops of Shane Vereen. Pass is flipped to the outside for a short gain. Vereen gets shoved out of bounds. He's in the slot. And Brady's going to throw deep down the right side for Gronkowski and a touchdown.
Well, you just knew that was going to happen. Doesn't help when you cover Gronk with a linebacker. If you took the under on Gronk spikes in this one, have a pint on me. So we go into half.
And Turbin's going to get free and take it out to the 39.
Oop, sorry, more offense. Hang on.
Wilson getting away. And Wilson is out of bounds. Wilson throwing, and that'll be caught. That'll set him up for a field goal, but a flag here. Colonel Lockett makes the catch.
Personal
Kyle
foul.
Harrington.
Face mask. Defense number 25. That penalty will be added on to the end of the run. After this is the goal. Automatic first down.
So in the slot. He's got to get rid of it in a hurry. And he does. And it's caught! Touchdown! Chris Matthews! How crazy.
Well, alright. In a spot no one expected, West collects with another one of those pesky free agent receivers to end the first half. We go into the midway point at even ground, and everyone's showing their teeth. And 2 great coaches, gutsy calls, the whole 10 yards. We could be shaping up to have one for the books here. Only thing is, football has 2 halves.
Lynch in the backfield. Give it to him. Marshawn Lynch. Off and running. His biggest carry of the night. His biggest gain.
Well, that's exactly what's happening.
As they did against Green Bay. Now they run play action. Wilson going deep. And it's caught again. Chris Matthews. Can you believe what's going on? Last year. And that gives the Seattle Seahawks their first lead of the night. Showing blitz. Here they come. Brady gets knocked down, but gets the pass away, and Gronkowski has the first down. Bolden is now the running back. Haven't seen him. Fake to him, and then the pass is incomplete. Play clock at 1. Brady over the middle, and it's picked off at the 42-yard line by Bobby Wagner. Second interception. Bobby Wagner over the middle. There's a flag on the play.
Despite a Seattle field goal giving them their first lead, both offenses come to a lull to open the second half. Also, how is this not intentional grounding? Doesn't matter after we get the most ball don't lie interception of all time.
In 2012. Now Wilson slings one to the left side. Matthews again. This is just amazing. And Lynch move the sticks. From the 38-yard line, off the pistol formation. Wilson has time. Look how elusive he is. There's a flag down, however. There it is. You saw it at the 31-yard line. And Wilson will slide to a stop. 18-yard line. Lynch still going to the 4.
Big deal.
Second and goal. Play fake. Little lob. Wide open. Touchdown. Doug Baldwin. After the Wagner interception, 6 plays, 50 yards. Flag went down. There'll be a celebration penalty, which will be assessed on the kickoff.
And boom goes the dynamite. Doug Baldwin manages to slip free of some Hall of Fame corner who's dead to me, and Seattle now has a 2-score lead. Here is your casual case of Richard Sherman taunting, and all is right with the world. With just 1 frame to go, everything is coming up Seahawk. But there is one thing to keep in mind. On the other sideline, in fact, is Thomas Edward Brady.
Point game. Blunt. Got him by the shirt tail. Can't get away. And I make this up. From the 36-yard line. That's what we love about sports. Gain of 3 for Marshawn Lynch. Quarter. Lynch. Oh, he gets popped. 37. Wilson with a ton of time, and then all of a sudden, here through the middle comes Rob Ninkovich. Found the crease, gets in there, big sack. Full weeks. He starts from the 32. And he's going to get sacked. Everybody covered, and Bruce Irvin comes in to knock him down.
It's been more emphatic.
3rd and 14, and Brady's going to step up, fire over the middle, and it is taken by Edelman, and Edelman was knocked down. Brady has to dump it to Vereen. He swings to the outside. A one-possession game. Brady looking for more. Stepping up, 3rd and 8. Throws first down and more. Edelman takes the ball to the 3-yard line.
Front goal line.
Launches back in. The fake to him. Brady dances, throws, and it will be caught. Amendola for the touchdown.
After what felt like fire wagon defense, New England went on a lengthy drive, and Brady finds Danny Amendola to bring it back within 1 score. Does Seattle respond?
Game is turning into something here.
Wilson off play action, surveying, ton of time, and then the receiver falls down. Trips left, 3 receivers there. Lynch fighting, is always fighting.
Threat.
And 3rd and 5, Wilson sliding right and then throws that one out of bounds.
Nope. 3 and out. 7 minutes to go. Tom Terrific time wasting strikes again. And he finds Julian Edelman. The Patriots retake the lead by 4, which is about 2 minutes to go. Now, going back, the New England defense gave up no more than 3 points in their last 3 minutes, in their last 3 games. It hasn't yielded to Seattle yet in the game's its final moments. What will unfold?
The empty backfield. Wilson down the sideline. Lynch makes the catch, and he'll get tackled by Jamie Collins. Flank Lynch again. Wilson hangs in there, throws. That's caught. That's going to be a first down. 38-yard line, Ricardo Lockett. Russell in the pocket. Russell for Curse, and that's broken up again. And is it? But somehow, did he wind up with a football?
I think Butler hit it and it fell right back down to the ground. Unbelievable.
Pass it to the 5, first and goal, 33 yards. And now, by the time they get down there, the play clock has run out again. And Seattle takes a timeout. Crazy.
How many different plays are the Patriots going to have like this? Mario Manningham, David Tyree,
Right.
and now a Curse.
This was where Tyree had the helmet catch. This was the scene of the crime for New England.
Jermaine Kearse, who caught the touchdown pass in overtime against Green Bay to send Seattle to the Super Bowl, comes up with a catch to remember. Let's hear from some experts.
Jermaine Kearse just does this bobble, comes down with it, and they have the ball at the 4 or 5 yard line. And you've got to believe the Patriots are done. The Patriots are sitting there saying, oh my God, it's going to happen again. We're going to lose the Super Bowl on a ridiculous catch.
When you see that, you can't help but go, it's happening to Brady again.
Now there's a viable shot for Seattle to win this game. And if they do, Chris Matthews might go from working at a Foot Locker to winning Super Bowl MVP. Only one thing to do.
Up on the left. Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler. Unreal. Malcolm Butler, who almost made the phenomenal play that wound up in Kearse's arms. There are flags on the field for celebration. Amazing. Butler, a rookie free agent out of West Alabama.
Of all the talk of free agents throughout this video, it's undrafted rookie Malcolm Butler who comes up with the interception at the goal line with 20 ticks to go. Tommy's jumping for joy like a kid in a candy store. Richard Sherman breaks down, and Pete Carroll is about to become the most hated man in America. T's are crossed, I's are dotted, punches are thrown, and the New England Patriots win their 4th Super Bowl in franchise history. It's a shame, really. The rest of the decade was looking bright. 2010 Seahawks were primed to become one of the best dynasties in football. They had all the pieces too. A young quarterback, one of the best running backs in all of football, a top-notch defense that could hang with anybody. But a blow like this is truly devastating. And devastation is the worst feeling one can have in any aspect of the walk of life. Especially when assured victory is staring you dead in the face. Because when you're supposed to take one step forward, you cannot afford to take 2 steps back.